And you might not experience anxiety or fear or worries anymore in where you are. But for someone that's on this path, and if anxiety comes knocking at the door, how does this look in practice? You know, staying aware as bliss, this natural exuberance that's there even when the emotions are strong or the thoughts are heavy.
Well,
Exactly.
so right now you're
So it's
saying anxiety comes knocking. Anxiety doesn't come knocking. You are becoming anxious. Why are you becoming anxious? Because your imagination is unbridled, your memory is uncontrollable, it's running riot within yourself. So essentially, it's your inability to use your own faculties. Suppose it so happens, your hand became an independent state by itself and started punching you in the face. If somebody
That's
else…
what the mind is doing, the mind is punching me in the face.
If somebody else tries to do this, we know how to distance ourselves, we know how to go
Yes.
away, how to handle them. Suppose your own hand starts hitting you in the face, what is the answer for this?
They will lock you away. You have to get control of your hand and not do that.
Yes, either your hand should take instructions from you, or somebody will tie it down, or maybe they will amputate it if it goes out of control. All these things, right now, that's all that's happening with your mind. Your thought, your emotion are running away on their own. They're not taking instructions from you. All your faculties should take instructions from you. Only then they're worthwhile faculties, otherwise they're a big nuisance. Right now,
Yes.
unfortunately, most people are making their own intelligence into a nuisance. See, in my understanding of life, I feel intelligence is a solution for everything. But right now, everybody is trying to prove intelligence is the only problem they have. So anxiety doesn't come knocking, you become anxious. The fundamental thing that they have to absolutely recognize is human experience is caused from within, pleasant or unpleasant. Whether it's joy or misery, both are caused from within us. What is happening from within us must happen the way we want. The world will never happen the way you want 100%.
Right.
World will never ever happen 100% the way you want. I'm saying your own family, if there are 2 people or 4 people in the family, they will never happen 100% the way you want them. If they happen 51% your way, you are the winner. I'm saying if your life is happening little more your way than somebody else's way, it's great.
Yeah.
But it will
Yeah.
never ever happen 100% your way.
Yeah.
It's just not possible. So, what is around you, the world around you, people around you, life around you will never happen your way. But this one life must happen your way, isn't it? If this
Yes.
one doesn't happen your way, you're a lost case.
Absolutely.
There are no quick fixes, there are no adjustments to make. You need to just understand this. Human experience is caused from within. The seat of your experience is within you. You are not sitting there, that's a problem. You are not at an individual, that is the problem. You are identified with too many things. Right now, the way when people say, my life, if somebody says, my life, you are supposed to look, where is this life? Is it in the office? Is it in the bank? Is it in his car? Is it in his home? Is it in his wife or husband or children? Where is this life? Because he thinks all this is his life. This is not your life. These are arrangements you made to facilitate this life to happen in the best possible way, isn't it?
Yes, definitely. Right.
You sit on a chair for your comfort. After some time you think you are the chair, you know what happens to you? You will walk around with the chair stuck to you. That's a bad way to live. Right now, that's all that's happening. With this…
I see.
With this there is anxiety, with this there is struggle. If you clearly come to this place, what is you, what is not you? If there's a distinction, there's a simple process that we have set up, millions of people are doing this around the world today. It's called as Isha Kriya. It's free downloadable for anybody who wishes to do it. This is a simple process to create a little distance between what is you, what is not you. When I say what is you, what is not you, this very physical body, is something that you gathered over a period of time, isn't it? You were not born like this, it happened. So what is this? The food that you've eaten has right now transformed itself into your body and be like this. Where did the food come from? Just the soil that you walk upon is food, food became like this. Someday, once again, this will become part of the earth. So this is yours, this body is yours, but it's not you. Similarly, your psychological structure, these are millions of impressions that you have taken in, and it's formed itself given itself a certain shape and a form and a quality. Now, this is also something that you gathered. What you gather can be yours, but it will never ever be you, isn't it? So if you bring that distinction, all your problems are over.
Got it.
That little distance is needed.
Imagine you are feeling angry about something that happened at home or at your workplace. You want to express your anger, but you hold it in because you think it's not appropriate or polite to show anger. Instead, you try to act calm and composed on the outside. Similarly, there are times when you want to show love or affection to someone, but you hold back because you fear rejection, you fear judgment. Now think of these feelings as little balloons inside you. Each time you suppress your anger, love, or any natural emotion, you blow air into these balloons. As you keep doing this, the balloons start to get bigger and bigger, creating pressure and tension within you. This pressure is what we call anxiety. Anxiety is like a byproduct of not allowing yourself to express your emotions freely. It happens when you resist your natural feelings because you believe they are not socially acceptable. For example, if you are taught that being angry is bad, you might feel anxious whenever anger arises in you. This is because you're fighting against something natural, and that creates the anxiety. Now, let's compare this with how animals handle their emotions. Animals don't have the same social rules and expectations as humans. When they feel fear or anger, they express it in a natural way. For instance, if two dogs have a disagreement, they might growl and show their teeth to establish who is the stronger. But once one of them realizes they are not the stronger one, they don't keep fighting just to prove something. The weaker dog accepts the situation, avoids further conflict, and moves on. Animals don't judge themselves for feeling fear or backing down because they don't have the same complex social conditioning as humans. So, the key here is to be more accepting of our natural emotions, just like animals do. If you feel angry, it's okay to accept that anger and find a healthy way to express it. If you feel loving towards someone, don't hold back. Show them affection. By being true to your natural emotions, you can release the pressure and tension that cause anxiety. The message here is to be more like a child or an animal in the sense of embracing your natural feelings without judging yourself. You don't have to try to be perfect or suppress your emotions to fit some ideal. Instead, embrace your true self, listen to your instincts, and move with your natural flow. When you do this, you'll find that anxiety starts to melt away and you can experience a sense of ease and freedom. Remember, it's okay to be human with all your emotions and quirks. By accepting yourself as you are, you can let go of unnecessary anxiety and find a more peaceful and authentic way of living. In the realm of spirituality, the idea of accepting yourself as you are holds great significance. Spirituality teaches you to embrace your humanity, including all your emotions and unique qualities, without judgment or self-condemnation. When we talk about spirituality, we are referring to a deeper connection with your divine conscious nature. We are referring to a deeper connection with others and with the universe as a whole. Spirituality teaches you that you don't need to suppress or deny your emotions. Instead, you should accept them with compassion and understanding. For instance, it's okay to feel angry. It's okay to feel sad. It's okay to feel afraid at times. It's natural to have insecurities. It's natural to have doubts and moments of vulnerability. By accepting these aspects of yourself, you free yourself from the burden of pretending to be someone you are not. Through self-acceptance, you can find inner peace and authenticity. It means you are being true to yourself without hiding behind masks to please others or fit into societal norms. Spirituality teaches you to be genuine and honest with yourself and with others. When you let go of the need to impress or seek approval from others, you can live more freely and authentically. In this journey of self-acceptance, you also learn to be kinder to yourself. Instead of being overly critical of your mistakes or perceived shortcomings, you practice self-compassion. Just like you would support and console a friend in times of distress, spirituality teaches you to extend the same understanding and love towards yourself. Spirituality invites you to connect with your divine conscious nature. When you accept yourself fully, you become more attuned to your inner voice, and then you make choices that align with your divine conscious nature. This inner alignment leads to a sense of contentment and fulfillment that goes beyond fleeting moments of pleasure.